control, but Strong has the rest of them are going to try and wrestle this area away.
And like I said earlier on, Tash, the circle is going to move out into the open. That's going to be the true test. TEC, I'm Strong has TEC winning it now in a dominant fashion there, led by Blake with a triple. So down to the 5 teams. Falcons was early up, hit down by Lion, but now they descend from the sky and pick up a couple again. Jack tried to run away, but not possible. Kutush just responded on fire, but no confirmation there. TEC tried to fight back, but Falcons fight harder. 19 points.
Honestly, scary how this waterfall down and completely obliterate TEC. Only Kutush is left alive. Hasn't been spotted quite yet. But the Falcons are still being super cautious, knowing that there's another team watching and just seeing them close by. But it's Pina to open up that space, checking those corners, dotting their eye, crossing their T's. They spotted out TAG, also the Lions as well. But for the rest of TAG, they're not able to rotate into the zone and get completely annihilated.
Clamped down by the Lions and the rotation was just too late. Even the Hail Mary didn't work out. Falcons getting pushed, but still able to retreat. That team is Cororo, bleeding up profusely, but in the end was able to patch himself back up. So Falcons back up on their feet and now are in a prime position to take the first booyah, unless Lion has something to say about it.
They're just still waiting patiently right now. There's a lot of pressure coming in from so many different angles. Lion cannot come through the front door, so they're gonna move away to the front and just really barricade themselves inside.
Total Gaming have a chance now. The circle in their favor is gonna start shifting, so TG, they can move and let Lion and Falcons play this out.
Believe here, Aztec gonna rush forward, cannot do so quite yet. Walter, great opening onto On Fire. Just to cripple down the Falcons a little bit more.
Play slow. Slow and steady, you do not need to rush this. Circle in your favor, TG. This is your chance. You've seen your friends do it yesterday. You know it's possible. Falcons now threatened by the blue.
Has to move forward as well. Here's GameSkin keeping the rest of the Falcons away from the zone. And they're forced to move away. Zone down, On Fire, knocked down, and eliminated Mafia, doing the damage and taking away that space. The Falcons, numbers dwindling, space not in their favor. And as for the rest of TG forced, because they have to be aware that the Lion is close by.
Great rotation from Lion on the flank as well. TG, can he stop the Aztec? Gets traded out by Hacks. They had the position, but Lion knew just where to strike hard. Water in to try and salvage the situation, to get a couple of points for himself. As GameSkin drops out of the building, but he does have Aztec and Shanky left with him. This is still very doable for Total Gaming IQ.
Timing is so good, and thanks to Lion, they have a bit more space to work with. But the shots coming in from Joker is just incredible.
They can do it.
Down. And number TG gonna rush forward here. Lion only 1 member left. Joker gonna try and make some magic here, but I don't think TG is gonna allow that to happen. A reposition is that the glue wall sat down. It's broken.
Baldo steals that point away. Seaback now fights Aztec.
Yeah. Now quick reposition, trying to run away with their lives, trying to fight a different way, but Koja is on the hunt and chasing! A quick knockdown, who as well will see the fitting fate? Katie God all alone, what are you gonna do here? Whole team is coming for
Have a chance to get a booyah. Third for them on the world stage, including the one from the group stages.
sharp as heck as well, but TAG will be the one who goes huge here! Completely wiping out the members of DRS.
Oh, this is so good for TAG.
But now TS is just stuck inside of the compound. Yes, they can just forward fire space, but there's not a lot of space to work in. One nade will be able to completely chunk them down. And in fact, they are getting completely crunched by GG as well. A deeper run for this team compared to the beginning of the day. And they're making sure they don't get knocked out so quickly. Seabek, a lot of damage taken, barely alive right now. One more for home and is enough. No, able to recover his life. And HP finally knocked down here, but Nell ready for it. Steals him away, but TAG that goes huge, wiping out GG!
Like I said, TAG has the best shot right now. They got the read so well, and even the circle ship benefits them. Reptile out, the defenses of Vitality gone down, Katie gone with the shot. And Sahil Jad fights Wallam as well, Team Secret in the rough spot. And TAG are feeling it, they're going for Secret as Vitality books it for the exit.
Silent is putting in the pressure to the members of Vitality. One member gone down already, but decides against it. Couldn't go for that shot. Two-hand shot knocked down already. The members of TS are limping right now. PLS1 will follow suit from the members of DAG. Huang M brought back into the game barely alive, but the pressure and crossfire coming in from TAG is too much to deal with. The walls completely get broken. T-Queen alone in this situation and fan it to Shoto. Another point, 19 inlands.
Can they get Sauja back up to make it a fair 4v4? But here comes the Hornet. TAG, they've been in this spot multiple times. And they're looking to do it again. Shoto leads the charge, 19 points. The Hornets falling under the force of TAG. And they do it. Get out of this situation. There's the low ground. They find cover. TAG again. Making good on that movement. And Shoto will find a roll closure out in the open. Given number 8, man. 15 eliminations for TAG, and they're still hungry for more.
Yeah, healthy as well. The only thing stopping them right now is just positioning, but could change. Especially since GD might be in prime position to take some fight from different teams. Regardless, DRS also close by, but no one's going for full commits. But TAG decides to take the fight to GD's front door. Gun Dynasty now in trouble, stuck inside a small little corner, cannot move at all. Forced to reposition as SAUL decides to chomp them down for a different angle. But they do manage to reposition because DRS pressuring SAUL from the other side.
This is gonna get messy in just a little bit. Shoto finally gunned down by Bunny as he spams away. KD got tagged as well. The captain and the star player down. Moving, trying to bring them back up. KD got up and down again. SAUL relentless on their gunfire. And this could be the undoing for TAG because SAUL do not want them to get too far ahead and is starting to break down the foundations of Apex Gaming.
So much pressure, and the circle shift is coming. C-Bank, the only thing he's got is just that tree, but Vanity Kuto is not able to get that Elim. Must be frustrating, but able to reposition. And throughout all that, Prati and David from Gun Dynasty also fall. It's hectic on the other side of the map here, but I have to say for C-Bank, this is a huge window of opportunity with this later rotation. He hasn't been spotted out at all.
Yeah, unfortunately for TAG, they're sort of constantly stuck with SAUL and DRS. Gun Dynasty out in 6th spot. TAG down to just 3 members, as I believe. They did lose one of the members here. DRS and SAUL are moving. And Alu, plenty of pressure onto both of the other teams there. Sibang actually tagging Shoto to a pixel angle. Things are getting rough now. TAG and SAUL springs to life. It is their chance to make good on the opportunity presented.
Wolfin barely alive right now. HP gonna be able to? No, not able to. And that point goes straight to SAUL. Excited to be able to take down one of the giants in the lobby. Our top 4 already here with SAUL. Numbers advantage in their hands. The space as well, the high ground in their favor. Alu does try to come close here, but Kutush not aware that C-Bank is close by. One knock is here. Rahat barely alive. And they try to rally back.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing here, Tash?
What?
This could be a potential South Asian lobby, and I'm all for it. We've lost DRS Gaming, but there's still the Indians and the Bangladeshis here, TEC and SAUL. Sibang is really good in hiding, trying to heal up the Blue Zones, gonna push him out of position. SAUL on the rush, Jack on Rahat. SAUL, they have a good chance. India looking to be on top. Sibang with the first shot on the Jack, but SAUL, they have the numbers, they've done it.
Yeah, the Falcons were trying to shut down the Hornets, but it's the Hornets that still survived till the end. Regardless, time's a ticking shift of the zone is coming. And Vitality really taking their time knowing that Team Secret is close by. Lion somehow still surviving as well through that chaos. Still alive as a 2. There are so many times that GameScape nearly getting knocked down. Being able to stabilize.
And we talk about certain constants so far in the survival stage, and Vitality has been that constant. And running into Team Secret, it's time into a firing range. Secret, more than prepared.
Right as we mentioned and they didn't really have too much of a choice. It felt like a desperation play in terms of that rotation. Now Team Secret very happy with this outcome. Gonna try to take this fight up against Gun Dynasty. Gonna be opening it up here with the utility. Some chip damage to come through, but Gun Dynasty making sure to hunker down. But as fast as the glue walls were set up, it is broken with the Valiant dash forward, but will go down to Team Secret, ready to receive, rushes forward and crunches them 1-5-1, completely overwhelming the rest of Gun Dynasty.
Abigail the Prodigy in the name of Tikwe as well. They did get rid of Mona, but that's pretty much it. JD now stuck in a rock and a hard place. Intervention coming in. Aurora, they want to join the fight. A party's not a party without the Malaysian team. 12 eliminations on the board. Something that was highlighted early on. When they get the second win, they might be able to do it. Tikwe steps on the landmine. Nam goes down. Tikwe to follow. Aurora reaping the rewards and making 16 and counting.
They're just so aggressive and great timing as well. Different aggressions seen throughout the entire day. Lion surviving as the two just now barely alive. Della will be the last one standing, knocked down.
They can do this. There's a very good chance.
Waiting in the corner.
I think Aurora has done it, right? The first win for Malaysia on the world stage. There it is, Aurora.
SHUL looking to take down a couple of players before making the move here. Gun Dynasty shutting down the Apex Predators themselves from India. Team Apex Gaming out this time. Team Vitality snuffed out as well. And Falcons up against Team Secret, who turned the tables on them, but Limit is out as well. SHUL, Aurora and Gun Dynasty together trouble Falcons over them along with Team Secret, but DRS still surviving. 30 total eliminations for them, but their game found. That's SHUL right now. They've got their very first booyah. Looking forward to another. Jack and Lou together. They're taking DRS down. Confirmations working their way, and look at the position they have on top of the roof. Will not even let Aurora get closer, but before Aurora get any intention being closer, they toss a nade, put an end to both Gun Dynasty as well as DRS. Can Aurora do it back to back? They got a massive game at Purgatory, and here at Nextera they're on fire once again. But SHUL from that high ground could just ruin their party, but they're tad bit distracted now by TEC. Blade tagged up as he tries to make his rotation, but great blue wall lineup here, and they've left Kutush behind. Kutush's job is to play distraction as the rest of the players make their way into that same haven as they line up those blue walls. They've given Kutush a great opportunity to survive, and SHUL could not take advantage of that rotation. But TEC needs to be careful. The zone's catching up with them. SHUL, they might have let Aurora walk past, taking an advantage of the zone, but they need to make sure put a stop to Aurora because of the high ground advantage. Titan Esports Club, they cannot climb it. They have to traverse around it, and that's what they're planning to do. Aurora want to spot either Titan Esports Club or SHUL, who would make a jump for it, because right as now ahead of the game is Aurora. The distraction now from TEC, Titan Esports, trying to call SHUL and ask for the attention, and the Indian squad will say, no problem brothers, I'll give it to you. Blue trying to take those shots, will find the tag, and Troll gets the follow-up with a VSK. Kutush down, no pickup for you. TEC down by one man, that's a big disadvantage, but they spot out Aurora as well, who have not started moving just yet, and Aurora doesn't have to. Aurora find an opening on SHUL, that's stall. At least it will stall the fight for Titan Esports Club, maybe a recovery for them. However, Jun could not confirm that elimination, so SHUL still have their 4 players standing on the higher ground. The rooftop is still working for them, but the zone will start closing soon. 20 seconds left on the clock. Either of these teams need to make a play, but Aurora, they're the ones who have control of the bridge, the compound, the entire open ground. Repositioning that vehicle, looking to quickly get to the opposite side of the circle if they need to, but they want to see what the move is like from SHUL as well as Titan Esports. You can see the Cassie's electrotherapy connected already between Blade and Rahat. That's going to be a massive advantage here for the Bangladeshi squad. But India up top, SHUL refusing to jump off of that roof, but they'll be forced by the circle now. And this is going to cause chaos between them and TEC. Rahat trying to get away, great blue wall, time to pull down by SHUL. 16 eliminations in now, they pop the Cassie, it's FE as well. And the Painted Refuge will keep them safe from all of those grenades. But Aurora from afar, it's the AWM shot. Suez popping off the F590 as well. 19 eliminations strong, and Malaysia about to go back to back. Focus position behind enemy lines, and the opening should be found for the timing. Falcons trying to hold it off, and on fire gets taken down. That was Joker's play. And with Joker finding the open, Falcons are also in trouble. Glue was being placed, Pina trying to find an opening, but he cannot spot the players close by. 2v1 and Kenrono gets taken down. Pina, can he do something different? Chrono being popped, he slashes the player for an elimination. On fire also helping out in the meantime, but Della and Joker together will put Falcons a tad bit silence. Oh! On fire! Sends off the M590 right to the face of Lion, and now answering back is Limit. Limit now on the step of Falcons from almost being snapped out by Lions, making the strong step back. Limit on fire, phenomenal play, and Lions won't fall in front of the most dominant team. Falcons off of 2024, your very first EWC Free Fire champs, now taking on SHUL, the team from India who's also looking for the top 4. So close yet so far. If they get this booyah, perhaps they can take one step closer to it. But the underdogs of this final circle has to be Gun Dynasty. Nobody expected them to be here, and that is the reason they have the biggest advantage. Trying to find an opening, Melter being used. Falcons, they have numbers, that's weak for them. But gunpower, nothing less. But there's an opening, no one has found it. Pina is down, making more. On fire's down as well, confirmation works. Limit, the last man standing. SHUL, 14 total elimination. And Buddy up close, puts down Shio as well. Make it 15, and SHUL are looking for the second booyah. And then get it. Being called will force a fight. But on the other end, Falcons have another intention. It's Gun Dynasty who gunned down the players of Total Gaming, and Pina runs right in. Pina is taken down, Shiro as well. Penel's now spotted, and with his position compromised, I don't think Gun Dynasty will have an opportunity. Now, unfortunately, Gun Dynasty just got annihilated. David 444 loses his life as well. That ain't 1-2 more pop was just too much for him. And now here comes the Riptide Rhythm. Ryan's actually going in for the shutdown. But now still alive and picking up points here. How is this man still doing it? With the morph, with the stealth fights, keeping it stealthy, up close and personal, then looking for the punch, and finally puts Gun Dynasty out of the equation. The Lions also losing those numbers. But on the opposite side, look at who we have. The underdog Stride still alive and kicking in this lobby. Troublemakers is what we'll get to the very end game 10. And Straw Hats want to make sure they pencil teams down, take their eliminations away, their chances. But Nate's being tossed, damage being done, could be one of them, should break over the defenses, and Limit finds the opening, on fire with the Nate, and then short on to tag them as well. There is a 3-way standoff to eliminate Straw Hats. The enemy of my enemy is definitely my friend for the moment. Falcons, 17 eliminations strong. Trying to quickly reposition, Limit trying to play the flank, but he is going to be chased. On fire, they let go of their high ground advantage to Team Apex Gaming, who looked like it was going to be over for them a tad bit early, but the recovery plays have been phenomenal for this squad. And they want to make this a solid booyah for India once again on this survival stage. Joker behind enemy line. Team Apex Gaming already at Shoto, but K-God puts him down. That's Team Apex Gaming after losing Shoto, still holding their front. And now they have an opportunity. We spoke about Falcon cementing it. But 7 eliminations and the dash coming in from Pina. Puts Wolverine also down. Sahija, the last one standing. Falcon's intention clear. 7 and Team Secret of Team Apex Gaming. Use that chance, make a jump, and jump into the circle. Sweat going in here for the medkit gameplay, but unfortunately the circle presses him and he gets taken down with a valiant dash instead. Hit for tag, but it comes through from a different squad. It's the Lions picking each other up. Though going to run out of time, and Kid gets up on him. But the rest of the players on the side, Team Apex Gaming now playing a little bit of positional advantage. Can they run away with a sneaky booyah here? Keeping quiet all along, looking for the final circle, and they find it. But do they have enough in them? A player got knocked, he also gets confirmed that K-God. So long range battle for the time being is not going to be that great for Team Apex Gaming. And there, Yoka puts down Shoto. This happened once again previously. That's when they lost an opportunity of a booyah, and now one more player could be in trouble. Flashing all over the open, and tag will be put to rest by Lion. But they did lose out a player of their own. That's Titan Esports Club, rolling games from the bottom, being the spoilers for everybody in this lobby. Perhaps not qualify into the grand finals. But maybe they can win some love. Yeah, Claude trying to spoil that for everyone. Great positioning. Throws in the reptile rhythm that gets the access in there as well. And the F590, Galaski landing in such a small circle. They'll be in open as a farming field. Oh, beautiful recovery play. Finding cover first and then using the heal gun to keep their member alive and then for the instant pick up through the Tiva. And now they hit right back. Sibang with a long shot off the PSK. Dropping straight down on the ground and Shiru with a follow-up. Gun Dynasty as well as Vitality this time focusing fire on DRS. David picks up these eliminations and the damage were being done by Vitality, but now Gun Dynasty have trouble. That's from their own region team. That's going to be Lion finding them, and this could be an advantage for Vitality, and they're moving in, taking this as a chance. But now chances also as Vitality have spotted by SAQL. Troll wants to take them down. Blue wants for the time being protecting them. And Vitality, now that they understand down the ridge there is a challenge, they have to move up. And that's what they're doing. Together as a squad, Shadow is down, and along with that, the last player, David, will be taken down, and Vitality will survive and vanquish the Dynasty. King taking the fight straight up to them. The vehicle straight into the players of Vitality, knocking him down to the ground as well, but they'll be able to sort him out. Sibang finds Lapuli as well, and Vitality with the survival play. 7 eliminations in hand already. SAQL, they can only watch from afar. Kipani's not taking his shots. Throw, trying to take things out of the equation, drops it down to the ground, but it's all about the heal gun here to keep their members alive. Vitality somehow still surviving. Lion, they're the ones who can take them down because Ezekiel, they've cleared their path. Don't get rid from water. And now Sibang, with Della coming through. Help walking out at the time being, but Vitality trying to go for the recovery. Can they do this? Keong and Dave, amazing play. Shot called perfectly by the Indian squad. And just with that knockdown, they earned their spot in the grand finals. No doubt about it whatsoever. Didn't they see the team with the blue yet though? Lion still in front of them. Yakov trying to get away. The Lightning zone called out as well. To try to stop the Indians. And double Mafia the F590. It's DG still alive and kicking. They take their brothers down and they want to booyah for themselves just to smile by the end of it. This looks like SAQL might have been taken down. And